If you're thinking about upgrading your phone in 2026, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra might be the device that finally makes you question staying with the iPhone. From a true 10-bit display to a 200-megapixel camera and serious AI features, this is shaping up to be one of the most important Galaxy launches in years. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, the entire Galaxy S26 series, and how they compare to Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 for real-world users, power users, and especially longtime iPhone fans who are considering switching. Let's start with the one upgrade display nerds have been begging Samsung for. The Galaxy S26 Ultra may finally ship with a real native 10-bit display, according to multiple leaks out of Korea and reliable tipster Ice Universe. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to feature Samsung's first true 10-bit smartphone panel, not just an 8-bit display with FRC, frame rate control, dithering up to the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Samsung used 8-bit plus FRC panels, which simulate higher color depth through clever tricks. They look good, but they're still not a genuine hardware step up in color depth. True 10-bit display is a different story. An 8-bit panel can show around 16.7 million colors. A real 10-bit screen can display roughly 1.07 billion colors. That's more than 60 times more color gradations. What does that mean in practice? Much smoother gradients in skies and shadows, far less visible banding in HDR content and cinematic footage, more natural skin tones, and more accurate color grading, noticeably richer experience for movies, games, and photo editing. Samsung already leads the industry in brightness, contrast, and viewing angles. Adding true 10-bit color depth on the S26 Ultra, combined with their old expertise, could make it one of the most complete smartphone displays ever shipped. And this doesn't replace what Samsung already offers. Features like privacy screen, enhancements, which narrow viewing angles to hide content from people next to you, should still be present. A native 10-bit display would simply raise the bar even higher. The only big question right now: will this true 10-bit panel be exclusive to the Galaxy S26 Ultra? Or will Samsung bring it to the entire Galaxy S26 family? Now, let's talk about the part most people actually care about when they buy a flagship: the camera. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is rumored to bring a massive 200-megapixel main camera with an f1.7 aperture. That combination promises excellent low-light performance, huge amounts of detail, more flexibility when cropping and reframing shots compared to the iPhone 17's expected 48-megapixel main sensor. The jump in resolution is enormous when you're zooming in or cropping after the shot. For creators who like to reframe for social media or punch in on a subject later, this is a generational leap. On top of that, Samsung is expected to pair the main camera with a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera for landscapes, interiors, and group shots. That gives the S26 lineup a truly versatile triple camera system that can handle almost any shooting scenario, where the iPhone 17 is rumored to top out at 4x optical zoom. Samsung's 5x periscope plus smart digital interpolation should give you more composition options without destroying image quality. Autofocus is another area where Samsung is pushing forward. The S26 series is expected to offer laser autofocus, improved multi-directional phase detection autofocus. These upgrades should allow for faster and more accurate focusing in low light, fast action, or tricky lighting situations where iPhones sometimes struggle or hunt for focus. And then there's video. Samsung stands out by supporting 8K video recording at 24 to 30 frames per second on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. That means extra resolution for cropping and reframing and post-sharper footage on large screens, more flexibility for professional editors. By comparison, the iPhone 17 is expected to remain capped at 4060 FPS, while 4K 60 is still excellent for serious content creators. Samsung's 8K option is a clear advantage when you're deciding between the Galaxy S26 Ultra and the iPhone 17. Of course, none of that matters if the battery dies halfway through the day. Battery life has quietly been Samsung's secret weapon for years, and the Galaxy S26 series looks set to continue that trend. Leaks suggest the standard Galaxy S26 will pack around a 4,300 mAh battery. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will use stacked battery technology to reach between 5,000 and 5,500 mAh, without making the phone noticeably thicker or heavier. In real-world mixed usage, the S26 is expected to deliver over 16 hours of use, while the S26 Ultra could cross the 20-hour mark under typical conditions. For comparison, the iPhone 17's rumored 4,252 mAh battery should perform well inside Apple's tightly controlled ecosystem, but it's unlikely to match the endurance of the larger Galaxy S26 models. Especially the Ultra. Charging is another area where Samsung is pushing ahead. Fast wide charging in the 45 West to 60 West range on the S26 series dramatically cuts down time tethered to an outlet key. 2 wireless charging brings faster wireless speeds and magnetic alignment, ideal for users with magnetic mounts and accessories. For professionals and heavy users, this combination of large battery, fast charging, and key 2 convenience makes the Galaxy S26 series very appealing if you're tired of battery anxiety. Now let's move to one of the most important battlegrounds in 2026, AI. Samsung's Galaxy AI on the S26 series aims to go beyond the limits of Apple Intelligence, especially for privacy-sensitive tasks. Galaxy AI is designed to run many features on device without always sending your data to the cloud. This is critical for real-time translation, note summarization, photo editing, and generative tools. One of the headline features is Generative Edit, which lets you move objects in a photo, remove unwanted elements, extend backgrounds and scenes. All of this can be processed locally on your Galaxy S26 without cloud uploads that might put your privacy at risk. This level of on-device generative editing was previously associated with Google Pixel devices, and now Samsung is bringing it into the Galaxy S26 lineup. Security features are getting smarter too. The enhanced scam detection system can monitor incoming calls in real time to detect patterns that match known phishing and fraud attempts, helping protect users from increasingly sophisticated scams. Audio Eraser is another clever Galaxy AI feature. It can detect and reduce 6 types of background noise: voice, music, wind, nature, crowd, general ambient noises. Allows you to clean up problematic recordings directly on your phone, which is a huge win for content creators, students recording lectures, and professionals capturing meetings. Live Translate is perhaps the most immediately useful AI feature for everyday life. It offers real-time phone call translation in more than 20 languages, dramatically reducing language barriers when traveling, working with international clients, or talking to friends and family abroad. Importantly, these are not just flashy demos. They're practical AI tools designed to save time, improve communication, and protect users. What really sets Samsung apart is its commitment to making Galaxy AI features broadly available inside One UI 8 without putting everything behind a subscription paywall. As more competitors start charging for advanced AI tools, this strategy could become a major advantage for the Galaxy S26 series. Let's go back to the display for a moment, because hardware matters just as much as software. The Galaxy S26 lineup is expected to use Samsung's latest M14 OLED panels, which bring peak brightness up to around 2,600 nits, lower power consumption than previous generations, thinner bezels, and slimmer overall device thickness. Thanks to an advanced color filter encapsulation process, screen sizes are expected to be 6.3 inches for the base Galaxy S 266.6 inches for the Galaxy S26 plus 6.9 inches for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. At range gives you real choice depending on your hand size, carry preferences, and how you use your phone day to day.